In this video, I'm going to show you a way to get more of your Joomla administrative emails delivered and less of them to be accidentally flagged as spam. Hey there, Joomla fans. Tim Davis here. I'm a Joomla fan too. Thanks for tuning in to Maintenance Monday number 120 here on the Basic Joomla Tutorials YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in today. If you're watching live, say hi in chat. Give the video a like so others can find it. And don't forget, after we take care of this quick topic, we'll be hanging out in chat and doing some other things. So here's the reason why for today's topic. Someone signed up for the newsletter to enter the contest here on the site, and they let me know that the confirmation email had gone to their spam folder in Gmail. And so then I have a client who has a contact form. Someone filled it out asking for a quote on a job, and he got the confirmation of their email, but it also ended up in spam, and we're going to talk about why that happens. At least one reason why that can happen. So let's turn our attention over to the computer here. Hello, Brian, and hello, Ivor. So I mentioned a contest. Don't forget to head on over to basicjoomla.com/giveaways. Sign up for the newsletter, and you'll be entered into the monthly draw for some great Joomla prizes from the sponsors that you can see here on the screen. All right, so one of the things that can be very hard on how your email is scored by spam filters is if they're very short and if they have a link in them. Because that often, that's just something that adds their score in Spam Assassin and in other filters on servers. And that is the case, I realized, with my newsletter, and it was Tassos that alerted me to this. He at least told me that it had gone to his spam folder. So in this instance, I'll just show you how that could easily be changed in ACY Mailing 6 in my newsletter. But you could also track it down for any other confirmation forms or alerts or things that are sent to you, so that they're basically, from the thumbnail, babble away the false positives. You just want to have more volume in those emails. So here in the back end of the basic Joomla site, I'm already in the ACY Mailing dashboard. And so what you want to do, in this case, I click down to configuration. I just have already gone there because I don't want to show information that shouldn't be streamed live from my site. And then under the subscription tab, you'll see require confirmation, yes. And then there is an email that gets sent out to people. And there's also going to be a confirmation email. Now, in this case, what we're going to do is just put this, the confirmation email. When we click edit email, you will see that we have this option here to edit the template for that email. So right now, all the email gets sent is hello subtag name, you see first, and then some language files here. Now, I just before going live, I subscribed to the newsletter with a test email, and basically the confirmation email looks like this short little thing. Hello, Tim is testing. There's even some large font there, but it's just a couple lines of text, and then there's this link. And inside the link itself is, of course, the convoluted confirmation link, which you can see in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen here. When I mouse over, there's a long link in there, and it's got codes, and so that can look kind of spammy to some filters. And so what's important to do is to offset the is to lower the spam score for your email, and to do that is to make it larger. And really, when you think about it, this confirmation email is an excellent opportunity to have more information about your site or your products or your services, or tell them some information. And by adding text and making that confirmation email longer, more of it is going to be delivered, less of it will be flagged for a false positive. And so what you have to do is, for each of your emails that go out for confirmations or contact forms that are copied to you, you want to add a bunch of stuff so it's not just a skinny line. And of course for here, so here in ACY Mailing 6, I would go and I would edit the template, and this is their new template thing here. You just have to figure out what you're doing and what you're adding and using that. That's beyond. So for instance, over here, I can put text, drag the box into here. Let's see. Oh, I need to put something. I want this to be that. And then I would add text. And now I'm free to type away and make a much longer confirmation email. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me do that because you know how to do that. You know what you want to put. But here's my advice for you on this. If you have administrative emails from your Joomla site that are getting caught in being flagged with false positives for spam, blabber away. Just put some text in there, put a nice thing, a little story, whatever it is that will work for your site. But just don't send out something quick with a small link because it's more likely to be flagged as spam. And that's the tip for Maintenance Monday today to do on your sites. Now we're going to continue on in chat, but if that's what you're here for, I want to thank you for your support of this channel. I want to thank you for watching, and if you're watching this on the replay, or even if you're watching this live and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, and we will get you'll get ring the bell so you get notifications of new uploads and live streams, and I'll have news about that right after I say bye to those of you who are leaving. So thanks for watching. If you're leaving now, until next time, enjoy your Joomla sites, and God bless. And hello everyone who has stayed. Yes, Watch Me Work live stream on Wednesday may not be taking place until late Wednesday night my time. I'm hoping to line up Parvez from Theme Expert, who's going to give us a walkthrough of Quick's Page Builder, but he's in Bangladesh, in Dhaka, and so Dhaka or Dhaka, I might be Dhaka. Anyways, that's where he is, and it's going to be morning time, Thursday morning where he is, and so that's Wednesday night, so it won't be in the morning. Thanks. Oh, here goes my glass again. Bread C, Toots and Education. Yes, so so Wednesday, when you see the announcement of the live stream, if the time looks weird, that's on purpose this time. It's not a mistake that I've made. And so that's something to keep in mind for Wednesday. And of course, that's going to be that's middle of the night in Europe. So I realize some of you are going to be sleeping, but you can always catch the replay afterwards and watch it. And even listen to it in the background if it's not necessarily a topic that you're totally interested in. But you might pick something up in the background and appreciate people watching the recordings of things too. Last week, Watch Me Work live stream, remember, 3.5 hours trying to solve that little coding thing in the custom fields and template override that I did. We did get it solved right at the end, right after Brian left, right after, who else was it that had to go and get some sleep suddenly at the end reasonably. Anyways, oh yes, John Mulholt. And anyways, we did sort that out, and I will probably do a separate little video for that. Next Monday is the 23rd, correct? Because today's the 16th. December the 23rd. I have kids that are going to be here for an early Christmas celebration. Susan and I are going to be alone on Christmas Day. There will be a video that day, but it's not going to be a live stream. But I do have a special treat lined up for Maintenance Monday. And then also, Wednesday is Christmas Day. So there will not be a live stream on Christmas Day either. But I also have another special treat that will be appearing at the normal time, the regular time for everyone on Christmas as well. Something to be good. Not only will it be a great topic, but it's going to be a real treat too, because it's going to be very tight and flow very easily because it won't be live, so I'll be able to edit it. So that's the two changes that will be, so next week, just over Christmas week, there'll be recordings in this time. But I've got special ones. And yeah, so and then after that we'll be back in the schedule. I am going to do a Watch Me Work live stream on the last day of the year. That's going to be New Year's Eve for some of you, so I do not expect you to be watching Well, it's New Year's Eve for everyone, but like you'll be out late New Year's Eve, but it'll be morning here. So we'll see what we can do to wrap up the year. Okay, so let me just check up on chat here. Yeah, Brian, you should have waited. Well, we knew once people left. I said that. Oh, as soon as you go, it's going to be just a couple minutes. I'll have it solved. So, yes. Oh, I missed something. Valerie, I've been learning finally and using access control list in Joomla core. While testing new user registration, you notice the first system email winds up in the spam folder. Do I have any suggestions? Yes, probably. One thing I would think, Valerie, is that definitely what Brian said. Make sure that you have the your outgoing mail settings and on your account, your hosting account, all set up right. So that's SPF, DKIM, DMARC, and reverse DNS, which is reverse DNS is something you need your server company to help you with. And I do have that long tutorial on that on the channel. I think maybe you know that and have seen that. So yeah, Ivor mentions DKIM is good too. So Brian had to get working on the advent calendars while he left last week. Yeah, SPF means sender protection framework or something. Let's here. Let me go over. Change screens here, and I'll post the link to that live stream. Wait a second. Policy framework, sender policy framework. Thank you very much. Okay, right screen. All right, and the other thing too, Valerie, is this: the email that gets sent out on from the system. You want to make that longer as well. I do not know how to do that just yet. We could look at that today and see how we could find that. I know that in Joomla 4 that you can customize the HTML. You can customize easily the HTML, the templates of system emails that go out. That's a new feature in Joomla 4. So probably maybe we're looking at an override or even a language override here on in Joomla 3.9. Also, everyone, don't forget, it's been going around now, tomorrow 3.9.14 is going to be released. So if you want to get your sites backed up ahead of time, and if you're using my sites.guru, do your updated site audits, get everything all together for when that comes out. All right, here we are looking at this beautiful sunshine. This is a picture that I took just out the back window of my house. No. I have a beautiful view at my house, but I am not that remote. And the other thing too is, check this out. It's a beautiful picture, but I just noticed this. Look, we have graffiti scratched into this rock that looks like a heart, and it looks like Lex, and that looks like sex. And so even out in the wild, you just can't get away from people being horny. But I digress. What we're looking at? Oh, my YouTube channel. And let's go here to see my channel. And then we're going to go down to the playlist. Oh, and Valerie, I have not yet replied yet to your latest catch in the error in my playlist. Okay, so that was a Watch Me Work live stream. So let's go here.
In this video, you can watch
Look
me
at
do...
that. Nice shirt, Tim. All right, so let's go down to SPF. Email deliverability, it's about. I think I'm messing it up. Where are we here? We're first 5, how to make money. Joomla custom fields. Oh, there's only 56 of these. That's right. I was thinking there must be 100 or something, but I forgot. Oh, we'll find this here quickly. There we go. Email deliverability. I will do that. and I will paste the link right here into chat. Yeah, so that's the tutorial on email deliverability. And as Ivor says, it's easy to set up in cPanel. With the exception of reverse DNS, you might need to have that set up. You need help from your provider, your internet host, the company. Although if you're on a shared IP, I don't think you have to worry about that. I think it probably works properly if they have it set up. But that's the video there that you want to watch to catch up on that. Now, let's see. Where would we go in order to find the system email that when you're testing new user registration in Joomla, you could change the language file for that new registration. For instance, so remember we go extensions, languages, and then we go to overrides, and then we want to search whichever English. So we're going to search, I think it might be administrator, but we'll see. Let's go to CONFIRM. This does not look like the right screen to me. No. Oh, here we would go new. All right, so I'm going to go to content languages and go to new. I don't have a confirmation email, so I don't know what to search for. No, I'm in the wrong. Overrides new. Yes, thank you very much. Overrides new. I thought that there should be something in here, but thank you for Brian. Thank you, Brian. Brian was following me and thought, wait a second, this does not seem safe. Let's just search for confirm. Let's see. There's a lot here. Anyone know the exact string that gets returned when you make a new account? Why don't we do this here? If I go back to there's so much confirm here. It's a lot to read here. The passwords you enter do not match. That's a handy one. Somewhere there's a template too for that email, so that might be a good place to find as well if we're editing on our site. What can we do here? Okay, I'm going to switch screens here and go to right screen. We'll put the chat on the right. There we go, and I'm going to go into my elsewhere in this Joomla site and see, I use Community Builder from Joomopolis for managing memberships accounts on my site. So I need to create an account somewhere. No, let's do this here. No, we'll go to this site here, no secrets. And then I can join today. I'll create a profile here and I'll make a name for myself. Tim confirm. Username Tim confirm. And the email address will be timconfirm@cybersalt.org. And I will register. Verification link has been sent. Okay, now I change screens so I can go into my email program and look for that. right. Wait for it to show up. Here we go. And so the email here is this. All right. There we go. Here's the email that I got here. So in here, it says, thank you for registering. That would be a good thing for us to look for. Let's go. So copy, and in our language override, will search for thank you for registering. There's the string right there. So we looked at this, I think last week we were playing around with this for something. If you click on that, you now have thank you for registering. You may now log in using the username and password you registered with. So you could actually put a whole big blurb. I would just use text only in this case. And you could expand that. Now, of course, if you replace this, it's all going to be at the top here. And so you might want to find out, let's find where this is here, username, and stick it at the end. But certainly a language override you could do that. Now, username confirm. That would be, yeah. So basically, we probably do want to find where the template is for that. How would we do that? We would do that by looking around in the file manager, maybe. Well, first of all, just for a lark, let's see if we can go to extensions, templates, and templates. No, I was thinking an override might do it, but that's not going to do it. What if we go into administrator, ISIS. We have down the left hand side your component error. No, these are just going to be pages. Let's do some Googling here. Edit. New account. Email in Joomla. Change or edit email notification. Now this is from 2009, but it may still give us a way. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Modify mail on user creation from 2016. Let's check that out. Oh, here you go. At the moment, I'm getting the following on mail user creation. How can I prevent mail from being sent and use my own text? So there's, oh, here we go. Language. Oh, they're suggesting a language override as well. We know how to do that. Customize your account approved email. Let's check that out. Those constants are located in the email is being generated by a system plugin. That's why I couldn't override it like other constants. So I had to change the text generated into plugin's template file. Yes, and where is that? Plugin's template file. Admin approval is used. Let's see, admin approval is used, and from what I read, it's supposed to add email version. I thought Joomla already came with. Just search for the for user in the constant. Override. Yes. Well, and I think you're just saying search for user in the constant. Yeah, there's going to be a lot like that, though, I would think, that says user. I really would like to find out where the template is, because then you could change that. You could change that email up quite a bit and see more of what was going on and just add it. Okay. How can I change the layout of notification email? Let's check that out. Templates for plugins. are in their folder. All right. So, all right, I'm going to change screens and go into my file space so we can look around for field plugins. Yeah. All right. So I full screen chat on the right. All right. I'm going to go into my hosting here. We'll figure this out, and I'll do it as a topic down the road. And hello, Vinny. You lurker, you. Better to lurk good than to feel good. If you ever remember that Saturday Night Live skit. And I'm going to go into here, basic zoom, and we'll just dump that over here. Okay. Alrighty now. So that means I can go into File Manager, and then I can, oh, I've still got the stream flowing on my computer here. That might speed things up a bit here. Let's go back to the computer screen. Excuse me. All right, so I'm going to guess it's administrator. And let's see, templates. System, I don't think it's going to be in there. Administrator. Templates, modules, no. Includes help cache components. Maybe it's just going to be by itself in plugins. Action log, no. Ajax authentication. Yeah. System. Let's try notifications. And lots of system ones in here. Not, let's see anything user. Well, let's check these here again. Here's one in an Akiba forum. All right. Joomla notification. Okay, so this. Oh, so ACY mailing us say that you can override the Joomla mailing system plugin. Yes, okay, and use the ACY mailing one. But we would like to find where the Joomla mailing system one is. So this is why it's going to be really nice to be able to just easily edit those emails in Joomla 4 when it comes out. See what this person says. Okay, however, you have to edit a core Joomla file, registration.php, that's located in the directory components, com users, models. Okay. Deep dive back to 2015 for that answer. Components, com users, models. Components, so let's go up here and up here. Components. Com users. There we go. What did I say? Models? Let's just check that again. components, com users, models, and then registration.php. And here's login, profile, registration, remind. So let's go in here and see what we get. Let's edit that. And here is some code. So we want to look for that language code. And when it returns, and here is some information here. We start to see from name, data name, email body. This is, I think, is loading it. Somewhere we'll get down to the bottom of the actual sending of the email. The method to get the registration form. Wow, this is super long. Now you know why everybody says just change, override the language. Boy. Build, add the query, add messages, values, quote, user ID, JTJ. All right, somewhere in here is the answer for us adding more. So we see email body admin, send mail to all super administrators ID. So this is for sending the mail. Here's a language string here, com users registration activation notify send mail failed. If it failed. If it was sent, you get things. So let's look, we will look for body here. So let's search for the term body 23 times. So why don't we search for the term but they were looking for here, get message, email, quote name. I think email body is something. Let's search that. Yes, email body appears 13 times. So let's find the first time. Okay, you can see all text in languages, engb.com_users. Okay. Email body. Okay. What I'm really looking for is where the email is put together, and then, because then we can add things to the filter, to the form of it. Here it's getting what the body is of it, but I want to see where it's actually put in. Here we have send mail to all users with users creating permissions and receiving system emails. So that's if you, okay, that's all right. Email body. This one is compiled the user activated notification mail values. Admin activation is on, and admin is activating the account. So there's a few things to really get into here. Because there's different settings as well. The way, so this is, if this is what the information is put together. If you have user activation, if the admin has to activate it, then they get a message saying, we've received your thing, your subscription, and administrator is going to look at it. And that's where you get this com users email activated by admin activity body. And remember, what we're trying to figure out here is how we could put something in at the end after username Tim confirm. Here we can replace username Tim confirm, but anything that we put in there for oh, I see, yeah, anything that we put in there in the override for username, we would just be expanding on the label, because, and then the name would come afterwards. All right. Let's go to the next email body. Because here's the line here where you send the email and the data that's from the to email and the subject and then the body. Oh, that's a good point too. I don't know if we can, yeah, Vinny's got a good point there that if Joomla is updated, you would, if we update this template, it will get wiped out with an override. That's a good reminder as well. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. Which again is going to be nice in Joomla 4 when we can do that. You could make a note to yourself to update this template every time, but that's a lot of work. So okay, yeah, let's revisit. Okay, let's revisit the other method then. Interesting to see how all this coding works here. Okay, so all right, well, let's close that then. And all text and language. Let's go up to what Ryan is showing us here. Languages, language. And then here's ENGB. And then go down to, here's all the language files for everything. But why don't we just do this then? Username, colon, and we will go back to close and extensions, languages, overrides, new, and we will search for user. I think it's going to be username. And that shows up in a lot of places. I wonder if there's a username colon. Joomla quiz username. That's interesting that I even have that on here. Oh, plugin user Joomla new user email body. Hello, you've been added by the administrator. This is your email username. Please do not respond to this message. It's automatically generated. It's for information purposes only. Now we don't have that in that email. You've been added as a user by administrator. So that's a confirmation for that. So there's a few things that you would do to override it. A few different, for every email, when people subscribe, if they're being confirmed by an administrator, that's a different language text to be overridden. So what if we search under the constant for username? Admin user field, no, admin. So username, there's going to be so many places. It's not a Kiba that we want. It's going to be, oh, what did we read here? We read this going to be com users. Let's search for that in our language thingy here. Which tab? There we go. Com underscore users. Here we go. This is all the language stuff for com_users. Passwords not have enough digits. No, we're really looking for the user ID. It just basically says user. Lots in here. New user count. Yeah. Wow. Perhaps not necessarily the fastest way to find it. And maybe it would actually be, maybe we can narrow this down more. By this answer, we're looking for com_users_email. Maybe that will be it. This tab here, com_users_email. No. None. Maybe then what we should, maybe we can do it this way. I'm just going to scroll down and see what pops, if anything pops up as we go through these. All right, here's an idea. What if we search the value for username? All right, and so there's lots here. But I'm also going to search for com_users with F3. So if I click down and hit F3, nope. More results. Oh man, if this is going alphabetical, it'll take forever to get down to the bottom. No, okay, there's WF. Com users email registered with activation. Thank you. So we can search for the constant com_users_email. Now no constant comes up for that. Com users. Let's see here. Brian, where did you see com users email registered with activation as a language string? Because that didn't come up when I searched here. That's in the language file. Okay. Activation. I wonder why that doesn't come up. Yeah. What do we got for email? Action logs. Admin tools. It won't be in there. Lots of admin tools. Of course, there's going to be a lot because it's anywhere the word email is. Huh. Maybe username was the wrong thing to search for. No. Well, set it to site and not administrator. Okay. Let's try that. We'll do a new override. No, go back here. Oh, you got it there? Great. So let's go English site. New. Com users underscore email search. Searching for the constant. There we go. Now, just let me very quickly change over to my other site here, no secrets, so that I can, so that's no secrets. Just let me log into that. Administrator, log in. Log in, please. And now, so we'll go extend templates, overrides. English, yeah, site, new, and search for that. Okay. As a constant. Com users email account details. All right. Com users email registered with activation. registered with admin activation. With activation body. There we go. Okay. Password and username. Okay, there we go. Is what we can use for the template. Thank you. So what we could then do is we could enter in. I wonder if we can put. Maybe we don't want to put. What's making the lines here? /n. Let's check here. Hello, Tim confirmed, comma, and then there's a line. And then here we can close all these things here now. I will definitely, this is going to be great for us to do as a Watch Me Work live stream or something. /n is new line. All right. All right, let's just keep bailing through these things here that we don't need. All right, so we can do /. Yeah, but it looks like the slash goes the other way, but I got you here. So we can go /n, and then we can type, this is where you can add even more text as you want. /n. What does %s looks like is this browser? These must be, %s is some kind of variable. Hello, %s. At %s, you're counted in your browser. Well, we'll see. And this shows the file down there. So then let's put /n/n. Thanks. All right, so we're going to save that. And then we will go to the site. And I'm going to make a new profile again. Join today. If you're just tuning in now, we're playing around with how to change the text in the confirmation email that you get when someone subscribes in Joomla or creates a profile. Sorry. So I'm going to create. Okay, so Tim. And username will be Tim again. Okay. Okay. Tim, again at cybersalt.org. And confirm the email address. Tim again at cybersalt.org. Tim again. Register. And I don't have my oh, wait a sec. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong screen here. All right, so now I just need to put chat on the right for a second. I'll go to my email program. Okay. And we switch back. The right computer screen. There we go. And now here's the email I just got, but it doesn't have that information in there. Oh, and you know why? Because I've got it set for verification. After verification, an administrator will be notified to activate your account. Blah, wah, wah, wah. Adjusted the wrong language string for that, because that would be a different one. No worries. Let's go into users, manage, options, and then we've got allow user registration, yes, set user, yes, just send mail to administrator. Says no. After verification, That's very odd. After verification. Oh, wrong site. That's basic Joomla. Did I do that? No. All right. Okay, let me just go into here. Administrator. Users manage. Sorry, I was in. That's what happens. I get a couple of Joomla sites open. Options. Yeah, too many tabs there. Yeah, I should have closed the basic Joomla one. Send mail to administrator says yes here, so I say no to that and I go save. Now I can go up here. Now I can create a profile. Timmy 2. Timmy 2. Right, and email address is just like that. Now we register. Bada bing, bada bang. I change screens for a second. I go back. No, go back. Too late. Allow user registration, yes. New user registration, yes. Send password. New user account activation. You're right. See, and I had send mail to administrators. Wrong one. Back to the drawing board. Oh, I didn't even show you guys on that screen there. So, but you were right. Here's what y'all missed. Here's what I missed. Under users options, I changed send mail to administrators from yes to no, but it was up here. New user account activation was set to administrator instead of self. So now it's self. So now we can go here. I can join today. Timmy 3. Come on. Timmy 3. Timmy 3. No cheese today. I had a bagel before. Maybe I needed a little more protein for my brains. Although we all know that that's not the case. That's not the issue. Or Timmy 3 service control copy control V. Woohoo! Now we'll do a change of screens again. Chat on right. Back to my email program. There it is. And you can tell from the long silence that did not show up. After activation, may log in to using the following username. Username Timmy 3. Okay, let's read this email. You must activate it. After activation, you may log in to after activation, you may log into percentage. Yeah, using the following username and password. Username, password. Yeah, that's right. During registration. This is a different language string. because this says after activation you may log into using the following username and password you entered during registration. And here's, yeah, and using the following username and password. You entered during registration. Interesting. All right. Let's search for that in a value. Where did... So that was com user's email registered with activation body. Let's search here. Oh, hold on for a second. Okay, now. I think Ivor showed us last week the Windows V for pasting. And there's one thing is that when you copy and paste things, I can't show it on a screen share right now because I have the stream key. I copied and pasted it before going live, so I can't show that. So I'm just going to paste this over here in a good old Word Notepad++ for now. All right, and then I will have that there. So now I want to search for the language string. It's this one here that we're using. I want to search for the language string password you entered during registration. Oh, look at this. So I changed with activation body, but there we have activation body no password, with admin activation no password. Oh, okay. So this is interesting to see because, and that makes sense here. Okay, so am I showing the right screen? Here's what we ran into in that. You know how in your emails you can, and we've already seen that because I had some different registration settings. You can show the password that someone has used when they create an account on Joomla. And in a past Maintenance Monday, I said don't send it in plain text, and that's what happens. So you can actually go and change the setting in Joomla so that when someone creates a profile, it doesn't send them what their password was, because anybody can read it over their shoulder, or if they get a hold of the email, they have it, it's not safe. So they have a different language file for the different options. So what I just changed was activation with body, and that shows the password. But here we have com user's email registered with activation body no password, which is what I've selected. Now notice here we've got the password colon %S. So that shows somehow the password. I don't know how %S just shows these things, but here we go. Activation with admin activation no password. That's what we wanted to change here. So I'm going to change this. That changes that in there. Now over in Notepad++, I have underneath the camera here, and username and password /n. This is where you can add even more text. All right, so if I type in that text that I just added before, username, and then we save that. Now we can go, now I can go and register again. Join today, Timmy4. Come on. Timmy4. Password in there. Email address, timmy4@cybercell.org. And register. Okay, I think this is going to work here. Yeah, percentage S is a variable, but here's my point, Vinny. It's all they've got in here. Hello, percentage S. Thank you for registering at percentage S. Your account is created and must be verified before you can use it. To verify, blah, 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 blah. Copy, paste it in your browser, percentage S after. So I know it's a variable, but it can't mean everything. That's what got me just confused here. Anyways, all right, let's go chat on right for a second. I'll go to my email program here. Son of a gun. Thank you for registering. No secret. Username Timmy4. But the lines are not added. The mystery deepens. Yeah, possibly, but I can't. Nothing in administrator gets cached, and yeah. During registration. I'm going to okay, it doesn't matter if I break this site, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to search activation body, no password. Oh my goodness. I changed the one that's registered with admin activation body. Sorry guys and gals. Let's do one more in there. Instead of thanks, I'm going to change that to sorry. All right, so back to the page. Join today. What the heck am I up to? Timmy 4? Let's do Timmy 6. Okay. All right. Alrighty. Alrighty. I know, quit saying that, Tim. Account details. Let's go back here, get my email. It's not as exhilarating as figuring it out last week, but we figured it out this time. And there you go. Hello, Timmy6, blah, 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 blah. Username Timmy6. This is where you can add even more text as you want. And then at the end, sorry. All right, so allow me to just make a few notes for being able to duplicate this for people as well. So I'm going to put this over here. Edit. New user confirmation email. Wow, I'm typing to edit new user confirmation email. So language override, create language override. Create language override. And then the text that we want to be looking for is com users underscore email. Let's just try that as a constant. And also, we're doing this, create language override, creates language override. Site not administrator. All right, so look for the constants that have com users. Well, you pretty much want to do this for even for email password reset for people to get that. You want to add to all of these. So let's go com users email. Com users com underscore users underscore email. Search constant. Find for the particular user setup you have in user manager options. And we found that /n equals a new line. All right. Well, there you go. /n. There must be something in here that where that %s. There must be some kind of looping things where each time %s is, it picks up on a different variable in the list of them. That's the only thing I can think of. But just so, if someone has com user email account details, then you would want to account details for at such and such. Some of these you might actually be showing up in, oh, this is com users email. Yeah, so this is, you want to just go through each one of these. And as we saw, watch out, because if you have, for instance, admin activation set up, let's close right behind this. If you have admin activation set up and you want people to see the password, then you would edit this language override. However, if you have no password set, it would be this. And of course, even if you had showing password, you could just take password out. But notice it says here, using the following name and password, and the password you entered is different, using the following name and password. So you're just going to want to be very careful and customize the strings here, and it's based on the different emails that you set up. All right. Excellent. Well, that we'll save that information away for a tutorial from Maintenance Monday 120. Okay, good. And of course, if there's emails from Community Builder or Joom Social or like JSocial or any other extension you have, that's how you can change those. And the basic principle is there too. Make sure that you have longer emails so that lots of text in emails, especially the ones that have confirmation links or links in them, so you don't get accidental false positives. Alrighty then. Well, let's close that. And let's just close that up. What else? What are you guys working on? In the meantime, let's head over to the Facebook group. Hey, Brian, you want to share with us, are you using the Advent extension, or have you just been working on it and making some changes to it? Let's go here, live streams. And Joomla Extensions Facebook page. We'll check it out, what's there. The Christmas sale is on right now. Oh, that's an hour's old. Customer care CRM software. Updated best jobs manager and recruitment extension. Have we looked at that from Joomla? Hey, I just been using a file manager I just set up for a client from Joom United, which is pretty cool. I thought I'd do a review of it someday for a live stream. It failed the first 2 days, so you stopped using it. You'll try again next year and have tested more. Alrighty. Yeah, we kind of discovered it pretty close to Advent anyway, so if you're going to do something, it's got to work. It's got to work for this year. Easy Jobs Manager, what's new? Twitter card, Open Graph support, JSON LD improvements, force no margin. Must have a demo up here, right? Joomla. Jobs Manager. Collaboration. Jobs Manager. Let's see here. Oh, it was the video that failed. Could you embed the video just using... could you just put the actual code right into one of the days? Would that have worked? Here's the demo here. Technology engineer. Yeah, because I know when I saw it, I thought that'd be fun to do something, but again, it was like 2 days before Advent started, so. Location, London. Filter, looking for jobs in London. Okay. Accommodation director. It was YouTube link for one door. Okay. Yeah, I hadn't actually looked at the extension myself, so I wondered if you could. So that did they have a just put the YouTube video code, the embed code right inside like an article thing, or did they actually have a field where you could put in the address of the YouTube video? All right. So if you're building a job site, Joomla has that. Here's about themes. Oh, here's one Christmas show snowfall. A little free plugin. You want to make it snow on your site? Let's check that out. No demo of it. Oh, let's watch the video. Maybe it shows in here. I'll close this sound off here. There you go. Red snow. Make it snow. White snow. Hey, let's have some fun. I'll put it on the basic Joomla site now. It's a free one. Why not? And then Saeed Ashik Mahmood. Let's download it. Download. I'm going to go Tim at basicjoomla.com. So he knows that I was by Tim Davis. All right, I'm going to get an email sent to me there. And you will be sent so I can download it. Okie dokie. That means I need to change my screen as I go to my email program. A field to the video and a field for text and images. Okay. I wonder if you could use, if you'd set up a re-replacer from Regular Labs and so for instance, call it square bracket December video or December 5 video square bracket, and then replace and put that in the text field, and then replace, put that code in the text field, and then and replace that text with the embed code from YouTube in there. I wonder if that would have worked opening it up that way. Okay, let's see here. Takes a little while for basic Joomla to redirect, or I have to find out which program it goes to. Okay. Oh, okay, that did work, but you found out after. Okay. All right. Anyone else there use a G Suite account? I've just been doing, I switched to G Suite. I use my free Gmail account for a lot of stuff, but I switched to G Suite so that I can learn how to set it up because I have some clients who are going to use it. I think I mentioned that before. So consequently, I ended up with only my business email in G Suite. All my other personal stuff goes to my Cybersalt Gmail account, my free account. And it's actually nice having just my cybersalt.com email in one place. I have been enjoying that. Oh, yeah, a very old one from the time when it was free. Nice. Definitely something to hang on to, Ivor. All right, let's see. It's not come through yet. That might be slow on the send. Let's see. Well, I'm going to do this then. Just close that and go back. No, it's actually still telling me to wait. There we go. Please wait. I wonder if it's doing some kind of test. Let's refresh. Hey, Chuck. Chuck says, so those who have nonprofit clients, Google for nonprofits is astounding. Lots of work, but for the client, really good. Good to know. Oh, look at that. I just refreshed and I went to click to download. Oh, I went to click to download. What happened there? First of all, let me download this here. Download this to basic Joomla, Joomla 3, AA Snowfall. But what did I do? I refreshed. And I think I went to download. And I was able to download. So even though I didn't get an email, I still was able to go and download. Okay. And it did log me in. I see the little icon. I'm a person here on the site now. Cool. All right. Well, let's go to basic Joomla. And we'll go to administrator. Let's make it snow. Oh, I have an update. Extensions, manage, install. And I will upload the package file. I'm going to browse to Joomla 3. My date, there's AA Snowfall. And that is probably a plugin, right? Extensions, plugins. And search by the ID name, highest at the top. AA Snowfall. Oh, I have Optimization Pro off for some reason there. Okay, AA Snowfall. We'll enable it. Here's the snowfall settings. Set up the snow size for snowfall. Enter the number of snowflakes. Enter minimum speed of snow, maximum speed of snow, and enter the snow color. Well, let's just go with the default settings for now. And let's make it snow. Go to the page and, well, look at that. That's actually a nice little effect there because you can't see the snow falling. That's nice. Now, wouldn't it be great if we could just make it snow only on Christmas Day? That would maybe be for the pro version. Sure, I did look at his demo for Advent Calendar, but if you want to share that, Brian, yeah, we'll pop over and have a look at it and see what you've done. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, so plug in. Let's go with some orange snow. Orange snow. If it's snowing orange in your neighborhood, something is not right. Oh, is it fresh installed? Yeah, sure, go ahead and we'll take another look at it. There you go. Orange snow all the way down. You know what I like about the snow on here? Now that link, Brian, is to it looks like to an administrator login. So just make sure that we're not putting anything public in chat or on the screen that you don't want to have everybody access. And if you want, Brian, you could always shoot that login to me on in a message on Facebook, and I'll go over and grab it. It's only the playground, okay? Because everybody's going to be able to access it. So, anyways, I think that's a nice little. And look at that. No, these are not all the same size. I think too that the white is pretty cool too, because white just disappears on here. But I think that's nice. I like that. Okay. Let's switch it back to white for now. And we'll go to giveaways. Although before we look at Brian's there, we should also really number flakes, snowfall speed. Let's make the snowfall at 100. And let's make 20,000 snowflakes. Well, minimum snowfall speed is 100. Maximum speed will do 200. That's really, oh, and the snow size, let's go with 10. I will stick with 5. Okay, and then we'll go save. Okay, let's see what happens. We might not even be able to read the screen. Refresh. Okay, it's refreshing. Did I break it? I don't think I broke it. I think it's just one of those lucky refreshes. Oh, yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, I broke it. Oh, I better do that again here. Yes, I've broken the browser. Note to self. Here, I'll just leave this on here so you can see, because it's going to work eventually. Here we go. Watch this. I think it started snowing before it was even in. Yep. All right. You might not want to have 20,000 snowflakes. Well, it is an avalanche, but it's a super slow avalanche. Well, I better back down number of snowflakes back down to what was there? 200. Let's see, 500 might be enough, but yeah, I've actually... Okay, if you guys if I lose you guys, it's just because Chrome... I've frozen my Chrome up here. Let's go back here. Yeah, that's frozen up. All right. Wah, wah. Oh, there. 500. Save. And then we'll do that. We'll go. We'll preview there. 500 should be better. Oh, yeah. Wow. Now, I wonder, is that 500 across the screen? Because that's not going. What did I do with the speed here? Maximum snowfall. Speed. Number of flakes, 500. Snow. Yeah, all right. So it doesn't look like we can make a blizzard there. Minimum snowfall speed. I think, what was it before? 5. Maximum was 100. I'll refresh again. Okay, well, that's not too bad. You got some big fat flakes that are going slow and other ones that are rushing down. That's livable. But then notice, oh, there's no new ones up here. There's a few quick ones, but it looks like we must be dropping the main amount on the screen at a time before you get too many up there. Interesting. So I think 200 was the maximum number of flakes that we had before, correct? Maximum snowfall speed one. Let's try that. I don't want to spend all day playing around with snow, but what the heck. Okay, there you go. That's okay. Interesting. So wouldn't it be cool if we could have that just fall on a certain day? Or I suppose you could have different colored balls falling too. Wouldn't it be great for, so for instance, Independence Day in the US, you could have red, white, and blue falling down. Anyways, very nice. Okay, so Brian's page here. We're going to click on there. I think I heard a ding to my phone, which is probably his password. So let me just change to chat on the right. And just check out my messages here. Okay. Good plan. He even made an account for me, so that's good. That's not it here. Where did we go? Oh, turnkey. Okay, and all right, and I am in. Not now. Capture right computer screen. All right. And is that that's a module, Brian? Extensions, modules. It's a component. Okay. Advent calendar. Dashboard. Let's see what we have for options. Settings. So we do have permissions, ACL in there. Calendars. Okay. I'm going to kick you out, Brian, so I can go in there. Okay, so here are the doors, and if I click on a door, okay, I get the door image. So then you can select the video. That's cool. And you're saying that wasn't working, or a download for people. Okay. Also, so then you've got something that you can write in here. I wrote this. I just put that in there. Okay, that's door number 1. Save and close. Oh, and here's all the different doors that you can make. So, you know, this is, even though this is an advent calendar, you could do this for a countdown, like for really any event when you think about it. You could have 30 days of June summer celebration. All right, let's go preview. And advent calendar. And there it is. I wrote this. There's 2. I didn't write anything there. All right, so there's door 1. And that's where you can, somewhere you select the image for the door. Or is that just what the image is? Go into calendars. Okay, calendars. Advent calendar. Oh, doors. Yeah, settings for door. Do I click on door 1 and then go to setting? While I'm waiting, I'll watch. I'll click door 1. All right, so let's go calendars. Calendar settings. I don't see settings, I see options. Let me check that out. Let me try new here. Maybe it'll become apparent to me here. Okay, go into the advent calendar. Okay. I'm in the advent calendar. Oh, there's the templates for it. Black gold. Gotcha. Or custom. Let's go black gold. See what. Okay. So down in the template, in this, okay, in the doors. All right. Let me switch that back to how you had it though. There, North Pole. Save. Settings. Hello, Eric. We are just hanging out. We're on Brian's Sandbox site looking at an advent calendar, and we just made it snow on the basic Joomla site, which is probably still snowing back there. Yeah, there you go. Fade in effect, flip in X, lots of those. They're cool. And that's the colors for the windows. Okay. And then and the doors. And so you have North Pole Black and Custom. All right. It's probably a way to add some different things there, but that's cool. Publishing, you can set it for that. It's nice. You don't like that snow? It's the only snow that we're going to get around here for a while, I think. But yeah, normally I don't like that cheesy stuff that's falling down. But it would be really fun to have just on a Christmas Day or something like that. Earlier, which you could see on the replay, we set it to 20,000 flakes and it basically locked up Chrome. So, yeah. So the Advent calendar here, when you open this, and then if we were to go and right click and view and inspect that element, here we have the light modal header. There's the whole color of the box. So you could actually do some maybe custom CSS on things too, and make some of your own colors. Notice how, here we go. Orange is the forgotten color of Christmas. In case you haven't heard me say that for a while. And let's see, we go with the light modal header, the background. Give it a red. They got really transparent in there. Okay, so you could probably customize, change that as well. And as usual, changing CSS wrecks the color of what otherwise is a nice thing. And you say that you did, Brian, you did try putting in a re-replacer for, you did try putting in a re-replacer for showing the video, and that worked, but cool. And then there's the door. Oh, look, we can select the image for the door. It shows just the video. Let's see here. Let's throw some sample data in there. Fruit shop, apple, insert. So that changed door number 1. And we can refresh that. Oh, and you put the you put the video in the editor, and that worked. And we changed that picture. Cool. And of course, you could always, for these images here, you could always just come up with your own set. It looks like too that you're not limited to, let me take that apple out there. You're not limited to just 24 days, because you can make a new day. So this is something, this is a really cool, so we can make a new door here. Oh, and there's the door image that you can select under details. Oh, cool. Select. Okay. So you could actually make your own doors. So then you could add doors to a category. So you could actually customize it very nicely. You wouldn't even need, well, you would create a calendar. And then you would, okay. And then you could put this in different places on different pages, even by embedding a module into content. So you would have options for where it applied on the site. You couldn't get the category. Yeah, I even wonder why do they in the ComJ Advent Calendar field category description. I wonder why they even need a category. Interesting. Let's cancel that. But this is a fun thing. For instance, like Vinny could have done an a special Advent show for everyone that was Christmas related. That everyone could go each day and listen to one on iLove Old Time Radio. You do this for giveaways. Could be a celebrating the New Year special or Boxing Week special. But yeah, we won't have the Boxing Week conversation. In Canada, the day after Christmas is called Boxing Day. And you'll do more next year. Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for letting me log in there and have a look at that. I tried not to break anything. Try only to break my sites. Okay. Oh, and there's my emails. There's more of my emails. Ah, there's more of my emails. Why do we call it Boxing Day? I forget, but I will tell you right now quickly. I think maybe oh, I know what it was. It was a day when after Christmas you boxed up things that you didn't want and that you wanted to give to, I believe. Let's just check that. Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated after Christmas Day. It originated in the UK, celebrating a number of companies that previously formed part of the British Empire. It's the 26th of December, and it's although the attached bank holiday or public holiday may take place either on that day or 2 days later. Some European countries, Romania, Hungary, Germany, Poland, Netherlands. If you can add your calendars, can you choose when the calendar starts? That's a question for you, Brian. I already left the site. But we can always go back and look in it. So, competing theories as usual. 1830s, the first weekday after Christmas Day, observed as a holiday on which postmen, errand boys, and servants of various kinds expect to receive a Christmas box. Yes. And so the term Christmas box dates back to the 17th century. It's a present or gratuity given at Christmas. In Great Britain, usually confined to gratuities given to those who are supposed to have a vague claim upon the donor for services rendered. So it would be like leaving something out for your mailman, leaving something out for the milkman or the paper boy, leaving a box out for them, and just saying thanks for your service. But anyways, then let's see what else it says here. In Britain, it's custom for tradesmen to collect Christmas boxes of money or presents on the first weekday after Christmas as a thanks for good service. This is mentioned in Samuel Pepys' diary entry for December 19th, 1663. Now, today, says there's a secular holiday, so there will actually, it's in Canada, it's almost like a Black Friday in the sense that Boxing Day, the day after Christmas, stores will be open. There'll be huge sales, there'll be door crashers on things. And so after your quiet day on Christmas of quiet reflection and enjoying family, you can blow your mind and any Christmas money you got and go get great deals in the sale at the local stores. It's not quite as crazy as Black Friday. And actually up here in Canada, they've been celebrating Black Friday a little bit. But Boxing Day will be I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon now anyways, but if I had a lot of money given to me for Christmas, I would probably go and check and buy something in a Boxing Day sale because it could be pretty good. Let's go to, let's try that. I'm going back into Brian's site because you guys are wondering if we can use that on Advent calendar. If you can use it in July. Let's see. Here's calendars. Let's make a new calendar. And we will call it July Giveaway. Thanks for letting me use your test site here, Brian. July giveaway settings. Okay, here you're going to set your color. Of course, you could change that with CSS. Giveaway. And then with publishing. Start publishing. July 1st. Okay. And finish publishing. So you can set a finish and a date. I'm not going to set that so we can see it today. All right, so now we go save. And that's the new calendar. Oops. So we go close. Now we go doors. Or go to menus, menu, main menu, add a new menu item. We will go to select, JMG Advent Calendar, go to calendar. We select the calendar, which is July giveaway. I'll create a link up here. July giveaway. And link type, whatever, page display. All right, so, and we'll save and close. Yes, easier to test now. Preview. July giveaway. There's no doors. Oh, the humanity. Components, JMG Advent Calendar, and I think we go to doors. Now, over here we will filter in the search tools by category. Okay, that's where you would want to filter by category. Right. Because then you only want to see certain you would want to be able to filter by calendar. No problem though, because what you could do this just for a second is you could view all of the Advent calendar ones and just unpublish them. And then you could just filter by unpublished. But yeah, category would be where you want. Yeah, I see what, yeah, okay, so that's where category would handle. But actually what would be really nice in that filter is to be able to filter by the actual calendar. No problem, so we'll deal. We're gonna go with new. Let's make a new door. July 1. And what do we want it to be? So we want to put an image in there, which is where you would find somewhere for a background image of it. Let's just go to fruits. Tamarind. Let's put tamarind in there. Okay. And that's that. And then you would select the image that is inside, I think, right? So let's put bananas on the inside, tamarind on the outside. Happy Canada Day, because that's what July the 1st is. So no categories there. And then we would go save. And then we'll go, and then we would refresh. Oh, and you know what? I probably didn't assign it to the July giveaway calendar down here. Oh, and it still grabbed this picture here for the 1st. Okay. All right. So there's the 1st. There's our bananas. Happy Canada Day. So it looks like to use it for another time, you would need to create a different kind of template for that calendar. So you get different days here. So for instance, here's the calendars. Here's July giveaway. And then down in the right hand under settings, doors, you would select the door. You got North Pole, Black Gold, or Custom. And if you select Custom, oh, there you go. Here's your set of doors if you create custom. So you would just have to find out where custom is, which we could, so find out where that's stored. If you make a whole bunch of your doors in here, all right, custom, interesting. All right, so if we go back to doors, and we'll go down to July 1, that actually did change. It stayed selecting the custom one there. Okay. So that means if we go custom, so let's make a new door. Let's just go July 2, and we'll select a different image. Let's put an apple there because we went with tamarind, right? So we'll put an apple. Day 2. Day 2, and then we'll select an image for inside. What's left? Fruits. Yep. And we've selected the calendar here. We want July giveaway. Open before the day. Publishing. So let's save and close. Refresh. And we've got tamarind as day 1. Yep. And then you've got apple. Still says December 1st, day 2. I must have missed the date here. Oh yeah, I didn't select. That's December 1st. Create it, date, details. July 2nd. How do I make this a day? Start publishing, finished. Uncategorized, not giveaway. Go down to the right. Oh, position. Okay, thank you. Okay. Open before the day. No. So what's the day? What does it test against the day here? Because here, if I refresh that apple, yeah, so there you go. That worked for day 2. December. Oh, that's right. Because we're past December 2nd, anyways. I wonder. Yeah, that's what I was just wondering. Publishing. Yeah, see, there's an unlock day here. And we didn't set the unlock date to be July 1st, so I wonder if that's a setting in the calendar. And the first day of the calendar is or is it just picking up the month? Interesting. Certainly a lot of stuff there to work with, yeah. I give away position. Oh, 4D, no. Language, all. Yes, yeah. So it might just be something that's set for a given calendar month. All right. So probably not, well, you'd have to see. Might not be there yet for July. Okay, I'm going to delete this stuff here. Oh, guess what? I don't see a way to delete the... All right, published is in current. Okay. When you say just let it be, you want me to just leave those dates there? Is that what you're saying, Brian? Are you saying I don't have to clean up after myself? Just notice, you know, there is no button up here for trashing doors. Okay, that's fine. I will leave it then. Look at this though. The down, you could always put stuff in the trash by selecting trash. And then you have the view trashed. And we'll set it back to publish. And then we'll clear. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what you play around with that, Brian. I know that you were talking with the guy too, so. All right. Well, I'll leave that mess there. Appreciate that. All right. So let's close. All right. The live preview will not load correctly. It's only blinking. Okay, that might be something to know about. I've not done JD Builder 1.3 and 2.3 yet, but we could try that. Let's see here. I'm going to close that. Boxing Day. I'll leave that open for now. Asteroid. Let's see if we got here. Asteroid.basic.joomla.com. I think I've got something there. Oh, I do. Do I know what the password is for it? Administrator. I don't think it's that. Let's see, what have I got down here? All these little basic Joomla asteroid. Let me change screens. Right screen, computer screen. Chat on the right. There we go. Basic Joomla. Go over here. And now I can put this back on. Chat on the right screen, computer capture. I'm going to go into phpMyAdmin. Actually, I'm going to go into File Manager. I'm going to switch just in case. Just in case. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, Vinny, I actually talked to Chayton about that. If UIKit would work if they do that, but he said because it's like a UIKit is like Bootstrap, that that they're not going to do that. But that he said they were going to come up with something that was lighter on its own. So who knows what is? But I did ask him about that, but he's not going to. You know, they're not going to come out with a UIKit version. Me, myself, and I'm in my file space here. trying to file manager, trying to see what database shows up in here. It is JOS 7, and I'm logging in to change my password. JOS 7. JOS 7 and your password. And I'm going to edit my password and set it to MD5. And then it will be and do that. And I will save that change. And just double check this here. Oh, that's, and I was even smart and did that too. Here's something that I have been doing. All right, now we're bringing you back on here. What I have been doing is, because all of these Joomla sites that I have in subdirectories, and if I use different passwords for them, they're still under the main directory. So LastPass offers me every single username that I've ever put on there, and I don't want to use the same I don't want to use the same password on every site. So, but when I have Cybersalt, I don't know which one to click for the password for this particular site. So I've started creating my user, my admin user as the name of the subdirectory and then Cybersalt, so I know which one to pick. And system users manage, and in this case what I did was do something different. So now I'm just resetting my password. Okay, having done that. Components. I don't have JD Builder on here. But having said that, I'll just catch up on it. So Ivor's working on your other site, so it must be something else, PHP perhaps. Yeah, you could check the PHP version. Is it the same? Also, I don't know if running it in a subfolder would make a difference as long as all your paths are set up in configuration. That should be fine. Vinny says, shame he won't use that. He won't use Asteroid to go gantry all the way. Excuse me. I don't know who that number is, so I will have. I think they may have called me back. I think this might be asking me to advertise in a golf scorecard. Yeah, so I think it's just because it's a different framework. They would have to do some other programming, and they're spending a lot of time on JD Builder, I know. So probably not something that they want to take on just yet. To do another one. Plus with Joomla 4 coming out, there's probably going to be some changes as well, but maybe later. Yeah, so okay, so Ivor, why it's not working on the other one. Yeah, especially if it is it a same template? But you said you're using Asteroid framework too, because I know that that the page builder was flashing in the live preview in on a gantry site that I had, and I think they have that fixed. But they're still working on it. But yeah, I don't have it on the site here to test that. All right, let's pop over here. Yeah, you can ask them to. I'm going to go back to your site there. Manage users. Just a sec here. I'm going to chat on right. I have to pop back to your site here, Brian, because I accidentally showed the chat window on Facebook. You sent me my password for the sandbox there, so I'm just going to change it right now. There, now I don't have to go back and blur that. Now that I have saved it and changed it. Sorry about that. Always have to be so careful when you're live streaming what pops up on the screen or what someone sees. Right computer screen. And so someone looking for free slideshow for homepage. Vinyl slider. And it's the same PHP version. Wonder if, if error reporting might show something when you do it, but who knows. Form 7. See translation. eShop of their clients with an offer of interest in cooperation. Try free Form 7. Replace ordinary forms with more effective online system forms. eForm 7. And now it's my home phone ringing. Let me just check it. Guys, let me just check. Hello? Hello? Please don't hang up. Oh, I did. I think someone's trying to sell me healthcare and they don't realize that I don't need it. Who knows though? Probably my Google page maybe. Translate. Creating online questionnaires. And communicate questionnaires, inquiries. You got template, write to us with classic forms. This is another forms extension. And the price, number of forms free, so I've never heard of Form 7. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, notice this is my first time with them. Cool. Blog. What do they got for a blog? Yeah, it could be Microsoft's. Could be, although they tend to not have. It didn't sound like the canned message. Professional version, unlimited ideal for standard team version. Newly in communication with the customer. Form 7 new includes templates and record details. Free questionnaire. So maybe they're a new player in this. Who knows if they've been around for very long. And let's view page source. Templates theme 3665. T3. ACY mailing module. Interesting. All right. Keep folder business 12. And still into new posts here. Joomla WhatsApp button. Did you know you can send a WhatsApp message directly from a web page? You know, I was just thinking about that, about available online chat. And I thought, well, if I use WhatsApp, especially if it doesn't give away the number, then that could be a good way for people to just text asking for questions or leads. The reason I was thinking of it is because I was looking, I think it's called Bird's Eye, and they have it's like $100 a month. But they have things on there for people to chat with you right away. You chat with them, but their focus is on asking customers to do testimonials and make real referrals on Google business pages or other referral sites to drive links to you through those systems. So that got me to thinking that maybe I should have something on there on my site for people to just check and ask a question right away if they want to. I don't even have my Facebook set up for that. This is the Joomla site page mobile. Joomla extension directory. And this is as a store system. Got Russell Winter and Neil Robertson saying that he has a client with complex shipping requirements. Automatic shipping and taxes, Facebook e-commerce, demo. There's a functional store. Buy some surfboards. It's fast. I like this one. Add the bag. A little bag off at the side there. Yeah, this is certainly fast. Yeah, wow. Redeem your coupon. Cool, another shopping cart. Extensions for tables. Joom United Drop Tables Joom Table Manager. That's the one I was just talking about that I put on for a client and I want to do a review of. It wasn't Drop Tables so much though, but Drop Tables is the only table manager for Joomla offers real spreadsheet interface to manage tables in Joomla. Plus everything is manageable directly from your editor. One-click table themes, table and cell copy, some calculation functions, extension demo. Well, they have a video here. But here's select the data, choose a chart, and let's draw. Drop tables now include chart.js. One or several charts can be attached to the data of the table, of course. If you update the table, a chart will be updated. Select the data, choose a cart, and let's draw. Interesting. This is the minimalist default theme with sortable data and responsive column activated. Click on the column title and resize the screen. Yeah, sorry, that's resize the screen. That's the, isn't that the big thing of year price, model year price. So something's sort of when I click on the column title and resize the screen. Now it makes some of them disappear, which is not what you want. Let's refresh this though and we'll go down and see. Oh, okay, so you can then select the columns that are visible. Of course, yeah, I mean that's the challenge things, the responsive stuff too, right? Like I selected those columns. That's nice that you can select the columns, but it's still responsive. It's not squishing them in that well. There's a price table. Theme, of course, will be fully edited in drop tables, including HTML. Orange, well, they win points for having an orange example. That's not responsive. I'll be interested to look at this sometime because I think what you might be able to just change an Excel spreadsheet that's making these. There's an extension for enabling. Is there an extension for enabling a website visitor to download a PNG or JPEG embedded in a web page article like you do with PDF, or can you do this via Page Builder? Johan was in here. Hello, is Johan? Did we see Johan yet today? I don't think so. Johan mentioned attachments by Jonathan Cameron. I was also thinking you could just teach people how to right-click and save, and that would allow them to download a PNG or JPEG. But if you wanted to have it showing there available, a file system would show it as a link as well, a file link, without it being a picture. So yeah, you could do that. VM Restaurant. Anyone know of any current extension, how to build extension to integrate WHMCS and Joomla? That would be really nice if I could get WHMCS merged into Joomla. That would be awesome. WHMCS is Web Hosting Manager Control something. But basically, it's you can sell web hosting on WHM, and I would love for it to be integrated with Joomla, but don't think that's going to happen. And I think we pretty much at 6 we get back to where we were last week. And this one here was need an extension to sell gift certificates on a Joomla site, and certainly J2 Store does that. Well, everybody, what time are we here? 1:24. Thanks for helping figure out that language thing. And let's go chat on the right here. Thank you for hanging out today. So like I said, I don't know what the time will be for Watch Me Work live stream on Wednesday. It might be at the regular time if I can't hook up with Parvez. But if I do, it'll be sometimes Wednesday night, so you'll have the replay to watch on Thursday morning. But we will we'll see what happens. In the meantime, like I said, I think we'll just sign off there, and I will go grab some lunch. A happy evening to everyone in Europe, and a good afternoon to everyone here in North America, and I guess everyone in Asia and maybe Australia are having a nice sleep right now. But thanks for tuning in today. Let me just pop up the chat here because I cannot see it on the current screen here. Plus 8 hours. Yes, Brian. Yes, Bread Sea, Toots and Education. Thanks for being here. Ivor, Brian, Eric, Vinny, Chuck, Mary, Valerie, anyone else there who's been lurking, or if I missed you, I apologize. But until the next time, whenever that is, enjoy your Joomla